Do you want to manage your money better? Have you ever wondered if there's a simple, yet effective strategy to do so? Well, you're not alone. Money management can be a daunting task. It's a juggling act of balancing your income with your expenses, and it can often feel like you're walking a tightrope. But fear not, there's a solution to this challenge. Money management is not just about saving every penny. It's about understanding where your money goes and making informed decisions. It's about taking control of your finances and not letting them control you. And that's where the 50-30-20 rule comes into play. This rule is a simple yet effective way to manage your money. It's a strategy that can help you allocate your income wisely, ensuring that you cover your needs, satisfy your wants, and still save for the future. So buckle up as we delve into the 50-30-20 rule, a simple yet effective method to manage your money. So what exactly is the 50-30-20 rule? Well, let's delve into the details. Imagine your monthly income as a pie. The 50-30-20 rule suggests a way to slice this pie into parts, each part dedicated to a different aspect of your financial life. The first slice, which is half of your pie, or 50% of your income, is allocated for your needs. These are the essential expenses you simply can't do without. We're talking about rent or mortgage payments, groceries, utilities, health insurance, car payments, and the like. These are the costs that keep the wheels of your daily life spinning smoothly. Now, onto the second slice. This is 30% of your pie, and it's meant for your wants. These aren't necessities, but they sure do make life more enjoyable. This includes dining out, going to the movies, that fancy new gadget you've been eyeing, or even that vacation you've been dreaming about. These are the things that bring joy and happiness, but aren't absolutely essential for survival. The last piece of the pie, the remaining 20%, is for savings or debt repayments. This is your cushion for the future, your safety net. It's what you put aside for a rainy day, or use to pay off credit card debt or loans. It's also what you invest for your future, be it for retirement, a down payment on a house, or your child's education. So, just to recap, the 50-30-20 rule is a simple budgeting method where you allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and the remaining 20% to savings or debt repayments. It's a rule of thumb that helps you manage your money in a balanced and responsible way, ensuring that you're not just surviving, but also enjoying life and planning for the future. So, that's the 50-30-20 rule in a nutshell, but how does it work in practice? Now that we understand the 50-30-20 rule, how can we apply it to our finances? Let's dive into how this rule can be applied in real-world scenarios. The first step is to categorize your spending into three main buckets: needs, wants, and savings or debt repayments. When we talk about needs, we're referring to those essential items and services that you can't live without. Things like rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, health insurance, car payments, and so on. These should make up no more than 50% of your after-tax income. Now let's move on to wants. These are the expenses that enhance your lifestyle but are not critical for survival. This could include dining out, vacations, shopping sprees, subscription services, and more. These should ideally not exceed 30% of your after-tax income. The remaining 20% of your income should go towards your savings or paying off debt. This includes contributing to your retirement fund, saving for a down payment on a house, or paying off credit card debt or student loans. The beauty of the 50-30-20 rule is its flexibility. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach and can be adjusted based on individual circumstances. For example, if you live in a city with a high cost of living, your needs might take up more than 50% of your income. In this case, you might need to adjust the percentages to accommodate this reality. Conversely, if you're in a low-cost area or have paid off your mortgage, your needs might take up less than 50%, allowing you to allocate more towards savings or wants. Let's take a look at a practical example. Imagine you're a recent college graduate earning $3,000 monthly after taxes. Following the 50-30-20 rule, you would allocate $1,500 for needs like rent, groceries, and utilities. $900 would go towards wants, maybe a gym membership or a weekend trip. The remaining $600 would be set aside for savings or debt repayments. Remember, the goal is not to strictly adhere to these percentages, but to use them as a guideline to help manage your money better. It's okay if your needs take up 55% one month or your wants drop to 25%. The key is to strive for balance over time. In essence, the 50-30-20 rule is a simple yet powerful tool to help you understand where your money is going and how you can better allocate it. It encourages financial discipline and knowledge, helping you distinguish between needs, which are essential for survival, and wants, which could be classified as things that bring you joy and happiness. So the 50-30-20 rule is not just a concept, but a practical tool to help manage your money. By applying this rule, you can take control of your finances, build a healthy savings habit, and ultimately achieve your financial goals. Like any financial strategy, the 50-30-20 rule has its pros and cons. First, let's talk about the benefits. The primary advantage of the 50-30-20 rule is its simplicity. It's easy to remember, isn't it? 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings. It's a straightforward guideline that doesn't require a finance degree to understand or apply. This simplicity can make budgeting less daunting for those new to managing their money. Not only is the rule simple, but it's also flexible. The categories of needs, wants, and savings are broad enough to accommodate different lifestyles and financial situations. Whether you're a recent college graduate starting your first job, a young family saving for a house, or a retiree living on a fixed income, the 50-30-20 rule can be adjusted to fit your circumstances. Now let's consider some limitations. One potential challenge is that the rule might not be suitable for everyone. For instance, if you live in a city with a high cost of living, you might find that 50% of your income is not enough to cover your basic needs. Similarly, if you have a large amount of debt, you might need to allocate more than 20% of your income towards savings and debt repayment. Despite these challenges, they can often be addressed by adjusting the proportions to better reflect your reality. The 50-30-20 rule is not set in stone after all. It's a guideline meant to provide a starting point for managing your money. If your needs require more than 50% of your income, it's okay to adjust the percentages. The important thing is to maintain a balance between meeting your current needs, enjoying some of your wants, and saving for the future. In conclusion, while the 50-30-20 rule may not be perfect, it does offer a simple and flexible approach to budgeting. It provides a framework for thinking about how to divide your income in a way that can help you achieve financial stability and peace of mind. Despite some limitations, the 50-30-20 rule offers a straightforward and adaptable approach to managing your money. To wrap up, let's revisit the key points about the 50-30-20 rule. This is a simple, yet effective guideline for managing your finances, providing a structured approach to divide your after-tax income.